Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Froogle here, and welcome back to Grim Fandango Remastered. And I'm trying to remember my way across. And here's Gladys.
Gladys, my friend, why are you crying?
Manny? Oh, Manny, they fired me!
Me too, buddy.
You don't understand, Manny. I was created just to do that job. It's the only thing that makes me happy. It's like they reached into my chest and pulled out my heart and threw it into the woods to...
Gladys, what have you done? Oh, Gladys.
Yeah, that's one of Gladys's issues. He's not that bright. Now we have to go find and save his heart from being chewed on by a bunch of ravenous bat spiders.
Ooh, ick. Shoot!
Now, under normal circumstances, we'd just be able to use our scythe, like so, right? Well, that doesn't exactly...
Piece of cake. Hi, Chihuahua.
Because this just ends up...
Don't think that's gonna work.
What we do instead...
Guess I could always use a spare.
Take a bone,
Soup's on.
put it in there.
They don't seem very interested in that bone I put in there.
Besides the bone, we are going to need 3 more of those for very specific reasons. 1, 2, and that third one does it. And now we bring the scythe out. Bone and scythe. There we go. Alright, we bring the scythe back out now. Okay.
Oh, poor spiders. No more demon heart to eat.
Yeah, they were trying to eat his heart and failed. But yeah, we saved him, for the most part.
It's still beating.
Yeah, now we're cramming him right back in now.
Heart? Heart is good. Be good to heart. Don't tear out heart. Heart is good. Strong, beating, good heart. Hey, is that my car?
Mr. Lamont, I assure you the missing woman will be found. I will personally track her down myself.
Just like you personally picked her up from the land of the living.
That was my intention, but Agent Calavera somehow got to her first.
We gave you the fastest car, Domino. We gave you all the best clients. You had all the advantages. So how was this Calavera able to sneak in there and eat your lunch?
Oh, now, Hector, you can't get too mad at Domino. That wasn't his fault.
Oh, I can, Dom. You should know I can get too mad. But not at Domino. After all, he wasn't in charge of this operation. At least, not until now.
Hector, no!
Marigolds. Funny. For some reason, I was expecting tulips. Well, maybe Mr. Calavera, eh, Domino? Why don't you personally go down to the basement and escort him up here? The sooner he's sprouted and we can get back to business, the better.
Wanna go for a ride?
I thought you'd never ask.
And this is the part where we actually get to control the bone wagon. And it is kind of a pain. See, you have expected.
Oh!
Yeah, we're gonna need that. It's not right. It's essentially when you're driving, you have to use your left stick and just brake. But yeah, this is the next thing we have to do.
Híjole, mano. What sort of unholy Christmas tree farm is this, Gladys? Gladys?
Manny, check out this wheelbarrow, will ya? With a couple of ATV nubby tires on the back and a 2-stroke lawnmower engine, we could make one sweet go-kart.
Now the idea comes to here. Wait. Set them down. Head this way. Turn this off.
Ooh, careful, Manny! With the harmonic balancer turned off, those pumps might shake that tree apart. Oh, but... Oh! If we shut the tree down, those pumps would dislodge, and I could make high-lift shocks out of them for the bone wagon. Hold on. I'm going to unbalance that wheel with some of these weights. That'll shake her down for sure.
Yeah, go ahead, do that.
Okay, just give me a second to balance these doggies.
If I don't do this, it won't work.
Hey, Manny! What are you doing? Manny, until now we scraped along the ground like rats. But from now on, we soar. Like eagles. Heh. Like eagles on pogo sticks!
What a relief. I was getting concerned that our transportation wasn't ostentatious enough.
Get in, or are you afraid of heights?
Before we go continuing driving, I need to take that sign. Put it in a specific spot. Let's take you and Kerplop. And now go this way. And as I recall, there's this tiny little dark spot right here. Yep, there it is. There we go.
Loteria.
Now we get the bone wagon back and head down that direction.
Out of the way!
Head back into the bone wagon. Come on. Now you gotta move like a granddad. Come on now. I'm on a time schedule here. Come on. Like I said, it's kind of a pain to move this thing. As far as I know of, for this month, this game is indeed free on PlayStation.
Manny, I'm scared of that sign.
PlayStation Plus users, you go ahead. If you haven't already gotten it, pick it up, try it out yourselves.
It looks like some sort of warning sign. They'll tear you apart bone by bone and build with you a human throne. Their buck-toothed king will sit upon what once was you, but now is gone. This key unlocks the gates of hell. Steady traveler, use it well.
And now the key is mine.
Can't pass up an old creepy key.
And now we head to this direction.
Manny, what are you doing?
Aye, don't sneak up on me like that.
Don't you know what's on the other side of that gate?
Yeah, the way out of the forest.
Demon beavers, Manny. They'll make you into a dam.
Relax, Geppetto. I'm not made of wood.
But Manny, they don't use wood.
Yeah. Demon beavers are stones.
Hey!
Yeah, that's actually the only time they'll actually mess with you. Is when you get way angry. Now this is where the bones come in. It's also where your fire extinguisher. There we go. There are two more. And take them down. This shot on that one, actually. Okay, now we got this last one, which I believe I picked up with if not, I'm going to do okay, that takes care of them. Put the fire extinguisher away. Because they are gone, we no longer need any bones. Here with our key. Unlock this.
This outer gate is huge. I'll need Glottis to open it.
Manny, I don't know if I like driving over people.
They can't feel it, they're dead.
You're dead. I wouldn't want to drive over you.
That's because you and I, Glottis, are friends.
Aw, Manny. Hello? Miss Colomar! We're here to save you!
Hey, lay off the racket. The whole town's asleep.
But I want a drag race! When they get a load of my car, we're gonna be the talk of the town!
You're right. We're gonna have to find a good place to hide that road show. Speaking of hiding, I wonder if Mitch is here already. I'm gonna go see what I can stir up. Not a bad piece of real estate, actually. It's got potential.
Anyhow, I suppose I can end it off here. Yeah, that'll end it off for today. My name is Froogle Frog. This has been Grim Fandango Remastered. Feel free to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, have yourselves a wonderful day. Hello and welcome back to Grim Fandango Remastered. My name is Froogle Frog, and it looks like Manny is having himself another cigarette while we are talking about this. So what we're wanting to do now is we're going to go up here and talk to... that is correct.
Mr. Flores, I'm ready to take you now.
Manny Calavera, is that you? Didn't you used to be taller?
I'm here to reclaim that walking stick.
I broke it over the head of some hideous monsters in the forest.
I'm looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
Well, no one's come through town by that name, and you can take it from me. I, too, am looking for someone, so I watch the comings and goings around here very carefully.
Yeah.
Who are you looking for?
Well, if you must know, it's about my wife. I got word that she passed away not long after and that she too was crossing the land of the dead on foot. It is said that all lost souls come to Rubacava, so I came here to wait for her.
You must love her very much, Celso.
Yes, this is true. Of course, she also has all of my money.
How do you know your wife hasn't gone ahead of you?
Oh, Manny. If she had arrived here first, surely she would have waited for me.
I'll help you find your wife. What did she look like?
Oh, here. I got this from the DOD and made copies to hand out. Isn't she something?
She must have been beautiful with skin.
Weren't we all?
But yeah, that is going to be an important picture for this.
Well, I'd better go see how my other clients are doing.
If you say so, Manny.
So yeah, that's how that goes. With that. Now what we gotta do now is we're gonna go a little crazy. Go into the fog.
Ooh!
Yeah, tourists.
Yeah, he be a ship captain. Or was he?
You gotta watch your step around here, stranger. Rubacava ain't the quaint little port town she used to be. Well, hell, looks like there's a new vessel in town. Pardon me whilst I go check her out.
Now we get back up.
Well, actually, it's mostly stock with a few mods here and there. So, would those be glass packs I'm hearing, or turbos? There was this one high-pitched whine it was making, really grating noise, you know? And I searched and searched, but I couldn't find the source of the noise until we pulled in here. Was it the blower? No, it was Manny screaming in the back like a cat tied to a cruise missile. That's a good one.
Hola.
Hey, Manny, Dockmaster Velasco here says he's got a place we can dry dock the bone wagon for a while.
Oh, yeah. We can't leave a beauty like this out in the fog, or her chrome will get pitted.
Pitted? Did you hear that, Manny?
You folks gonna stay in Rubacava for a spell?
We're here looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
I'm not too good with names. Did she have any distinguishing marks or a tattoo?
Not that she showed me.
Well, like I said, I'm as good with names as you are with the fog.
How do you get around here with all the mist?
When you've strolled these docks as long as I have, Pilgrim, you know where you are by the smell of the sea, by the sound of the lonely foghorn, by the icy touch of the cold, salty air.
Wow. Manny, could I have an eye patch?
Can I just ask, what is under the eye patch? Because I know it's not an eye.
Oh, well, when I was alive, I had an eye patch like this. This one's just for the phantom pain. And that one eye socket used to scream like a banshee when the trade winds blew, so I plugged her.
Yeah, that's pretty much how he did that.
Well, don't let me interrupt your cart talk.
Ah, yeah, where was I? Oh, yeah, so anyway...
Now what we do is we show him the photo.
Ever seen this woman?
Oh, if this is the woman you're looking for, take my advice. Forget about her. She sailed out of here weeks ago in a cozy portside cabin built for two. And she wasn't alone.
How do you know she sailed out of here? I don't believe it.
It's a tough break, Junior, but you gotta face it. Here, look it up in my port log if you want it in writing. 6 weeks ago on a Tuesday. Ticket for two, paid in full. I cracked the champagne on the bow myself.
I might be here a while. Is there any work in this town?
Well, there's lots of work down at the docks, but it's all union work. And I just don't see you in that union.
Hey, Manny, we were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay.
Look, I know how you feel, son. Once I lost a very special lady myself. I waved to her from the docks as she sailed out of port, and I never saw her again.
What was her name?
The SS La Mancha was her name, but don't make me talk about her, because I just can't do it.
Yeah, he's kind of funny too in some form of way. That's what I always liked about Double Fine. They always found something awesome to make someone laugh in some way, shape, form, or fashion. As a matter of fact, one of my favorite Double Fine games was Brutal Legend. Me and my brother spent so many times just messing around with multiplayer on that.
So, know a good place to stay in town?
What's your price range?
Somewhere around the high end of nothing.
Then maybe, young man, it's time you started thinking about a job.
Can you get me a job here?
Have any skills?
Sales?
Well, that does qualify you for a certain position, but we only have one mop. I'm sorry, Manuel. I've got to get this place ready to open.
Right. I'll let you know if I see your wife.
She'll be the one asking for her beloved Celso.
Are you sure I can't sleep in the back?
There's only room for one.
How about in the attic?
That's the boss's office. You can sleep there when you're the boss.
I could sleep out here on the counter.
Our customers may all be dead, Manny, but we still care about hygiene.
I could sleep under the sink in the kitchen.
The rats would steal your toes in your sleep.
Look, I need a job and I need a place to stay.
I told you, you can have mine when I'm done waiting for my wife.
Now it's time to bust your balls.
Celso, your wife sailed out of here 2 months ago with another man. It's all in there.
Oh, Manny, is there a greater constant in nature than the treachery of women?
Forget about her, Celso.
Have you forgotten yours? I'm going after her. You take over my job here. This mop at least will never let you down. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy too.
That's funny. So ends year one.
Hey, boss. You gonna come downstairs? I got a customer asking for you.
You know I don't like to mingle with the customers.
Well, you may want to mingle with this one. She sounds like your type.
Well, looks like a quiet night in old Rubacaba.
So yes, this is where I was originally thinking about stopping, but we got too much time left. We are going to look around. I haven't done much with this, so I'm wanting to start.
Ah, Lady Luck.
Le numéro gagnant, le 29, noir, entre les passes. 29, black. Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets. Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed. No more bets, please.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing with that. But that's beside the point now. What we are going to do now is we are going to talk with Glottis.
Quiet night, huh, Carnal?
Day of the Dead ain't good for business, Chief. But last night, remember last night, Manny? Oh, wait!
You think she'll come in tonight?
You know what, Manny? I think she will. I got a feeling tonight's the night.
You know, when we leave, I'm actually gonna miss this place.
Aw, Manny, why can't we just stay here? We got our fancy club, we got 3 squares a day. Max lets me take the bone wagon out on his kitty track once a week. Plus, we look good in these clothes.
Gladys, I can't live in this world forever. It's not where I belong. I've gotta find Meche and help her. Because if it weren't for me, she'd have been on that train a year ago.
Okay, Manny.
What's that you're playing?
Oh, this is just a little, you know, love song for a special lady.
Sing a little bit of that song, why don't you?
Well, I only have this part. Bone wagon.
I like it. Well, I'll let you get back to practicing.
I don't need to practice, man. I'm good.
Whatever makes you feel better at night, Gladys. Actually, what can I get?
Yes, I better take this with me for safekeeping.
Well, I don't exactly know what it is, so what we are going to do is we are going to look.
Ah, Marillo de Oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes.
Really? Liquor filled with gold flakes? How rich do you gotta be for that? That just screams like outrageously rich guy.
Mind if I sit down, Charlie?
Of course not, Manny. I mean, it is your club, right?
Right. So what are you doing in it? Didn't I tell you not to come back until you can pay your bar tab?
Oh, or they kicked me out of that cat track for printing fake betting stubs. So now I have to come here, Manny, which I love, which I love.
How did you print fake betting stubs?
With this. Isn't she beautiful? The last time I was incarcerated, I shared a cell with the most dishonest con man I ever met. He was strictly small time, and I managed to steal this from him quite easily.
Thanks. You never know when this may come in handy.
Hey, give that back to me, Manny.
Maybe once you settle your bar tab, eh, Charlie?
Oh, Manny.
Oh, that was a dick move, man.
What else can you counterfeit?
Nothing. Anything.
So can you make passports?
Manny, you still think like a living man in so many ways. No soul needs a passport. We are all citizens of the same nation, and our king rides a pale horse.
So no passports?
No, that little hologram is so tricky, you know?
How about driver's licenses?
Sure. Just, give me a recent picture, $50 in, about 2 weeks, okay?
When I think of something I need, I'll come back.
I'm not a wishing well, Manny.
Why aren't you over at the roulette tables?
Roulette is for lonely widows and Frenchmen. Why don't you get some slot machines, Manny? Everybody, old women, little children, they all love slot machines. And I have a system, an infallible system for beating them.
I think slot machines attract an undesirable element.
Oh, well, we're all undesirable, Manny.
Yeah, but your credit's no good to boot.
Anyhow,
Well, I've got
I think
a
I'll
run,
go. I think
so-
I'll go and end the episode.
Oh, yes. Please, Manny. Get on with your glamorous life.
But yeah, I think I'll end it off here because number one, I don't know exactly where to continue. Oh, and looks like I got me another achievement in all the time. Yes, this has been Fandango Remastered. My name is Froogle Frog. Feel free to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and have yourselves a wonderful
Where's the
day.
winner? Your chips, monsieur.